be no fine line, and then it will just get messy. Don't resolve the issues. We were created to make mistakes. You're in each other's faces all the time. And everything I learned in my first year of marriage, because honestly, it has been an eventful year of my life. Now, before we get into this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Oh, here, hello. Oh, he's connected. Because, yeah. Oh my god, guys, I have a mic. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I actually have a mic to go with my Osmo, and I'm so excited to have my little fluffy mic. But I don't know if you're going to be able to hear Ali, because he is actually a part of this video too, but he will be putting his face in it as usual. Just thought that it would be really cool if me and Ali spoke about some things that we learned, and if this could help anybody or give anybody an insight on what the first year of marriage looks like. I think that's actually a great thing, whether you're a newlywed or you're somebody that's just interested in marriage. This is actually a great video for you because you can have an insight, and maybe some of you can actually resonate with what we're going to talk about in this video. Ali, do you want to say hi?
Assalamu alaikum.
The first thing I'd say we learned is that, and it was more so me learning this because I feel like I can be really stubborn, but it's both of us versus the problem, not us versus each other. It's something that happens in a lot of relationships, not just relationships to do with marriage, but generally, like, a lot of people don't resolve the issue because they act like it's them versus each other instead of them versus the problem.
I think to do something and I say, no, let's do this instead, rather than her being like, he doesn't want to do what I want to do and he wants to do what he wants to do, that becomes me versus her. It should be like both of you look at what seems better to do in the situation and then take it from there.
Yes, that's a nice example. That sometimes people forget that you're on the same team and it's not like you two versus each other, and I think that's really important in marriage because you are a unit. Next thing I would say that we learn is learning to be forgiving in relationships. Everybody always makes mistakes generally, because as human beings we were created to make mistakes, okay? So I think learning to forgive each other actually helps us grow within our relationship, and it's actually been a really great thing.
Not even in just your relationship with your wife, in general, everyone you've known for over 3 or 5 years will have done something to upset you, or you feel like it's wrong, so you have to learn to forgive to move past. Otherwise you're going to fall out with everyone in your life, and you don't move forward by forgetting something. You will remember, you move forward by forgiving them. I learned that in a movie we watched yesterday.
Oh my god, the movie. What's it called?
When she's
she's like,
she's dying and she's like,
that's so
you don't
sad.
move forward by forgetting something, you move forward by forgiving.
Oh my god, I keep forgetting that I have to pass you.
Sanam Teri Kasam.
Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called Sanam Teri Kasam. I think to be forgiving is such an amazing thing. Like, it's okay to disagree and have opposing opinions on things, and that is normal, but coming to a conclusion and learning to forgive is so important. I can be stubborn, but I'm not the only one. Ali can be stubborn too, but I think that to make a marriage work, you have to be forgiving and you have to not be stubborn, guys, because otherwise how are you ever going to move past things? And especially when you are living in the same room, in the same house or whatever, like, you're going to be in each other's faces all the time. Learning to forgive is like a must, because you're in each other's faces all the time. You're going to each other off. At the end of the day, forgiveness keeps everything moving forward and it helps you move on from things, so you should forgive. Next thing I'd say is communication is key. What I mean by that is when you communicate, you can resolve problems, and you can't resolve an issue if you don't speak about it. You can't resolve an issue if you don't voice your opinion, and I think that is so important in a relationship.
Mare likes to communicate a lot about things, speak about them and move forward. Whereas me, I'm more of brush it under the carpet, don't speak about it again, it's done. But then if you don't communicate about it and say what's wrong and why it's wrong and what you don't like, the person might still do that wrong again and again without realizing that it's upsetting you. You got to communicate, you do have to. I wasn't a believer of communicating, but now I am.
I've converted him, guys. That doesn't mean you should always speak about it the right way, because if you're both angry, when we're both angry, we actually take some time to calm down. Something I've learned from Ali, because I always want to sort it out there and then, but sometimes you just need to let the situation cool down. Speaking within anger isn't always the best thing, because you're just saying the things that come straight to your head and it's not actually what you think, and they're just thoughts because you're angry. Some time apart and then speak about the issue, but obviously communicate about it and sort the problem out, because if you don't, like Ali said, if you keep brushing under the rug, you'll keep doing the same thing again and again and again.
Eventually it'll explode eventually.
Yeah, like me, I like do that if I don't. I have to speak about it. It's a must. The next point is to respect each other, respect each other's morals, values, boundaries. Boundaries are so important in every single relationship, but especially in a marriage, because if you keep overstepping, there will be no fine line, and then it will just get messy, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's something me and Ali learned, and there's certain things we both don't like to do, we both don't like each other doing, and we both voice them, and we just don't cross that line, because, you know, if you keep crossing the line, there will be no line.
Yeah.
What do you have to say on that, Ali?
Yeah, no, 100%. You're two different people. You're gonna have different opinions, different morals, different values. We've been brought up different, so what I might think is normal is different to me, and what she thinks is normal is like strange to me. We've brought up in different generations. Like, dad is like closer age to my brother and to my dad, so like we've been brought up differently. We have different morals, different values. It's not like any of them are wrong, it's just we have different, similar but slightly different. So you just gotta respect that about each other.
So I agree, and that is very true. We do come from different backgrounds, and sometimes I actually would get frustrated that Ali's opinion isn't the same as mine.
Still do.
I know, but I'm learning, okay? I'm freaking learning. It's hard. I'm just like, why do you not understand? Next thing is, in-laws and family require balance, and it's hard to do this. It's really, really hard, but it's something I'm still learning in this first year and this second year now. Obviously, you have to balance everything out. Time for yourself, time for date night for each other, time to see your own family, time to see your in-laws, and obviously because I live with my in-laws, I do end up spending a lot of time with them because I'm always here and I don't like to leave the house. I feel like after I've got married, I'm such a homebody, and I have to be in bed by like 10, even if that means I'm scrolling on my phone till 5, but I still have to be in bed by 10. I need to like be at home, okay? Even with families and stuff, people always ask me, oh, how is it living with in-laws? And people always have such a negative connotations towards it, but it's not as bad as you would think it is, and I feel like it's just communication really. Living here, I do sometimes spend a lot of time here, but sometimes I do go back to my mum's and then I chill there for a bit and all these things, because it's important for me to see my family, and I hang out with my sister almost every day even though I don't live with her, and I'm always going on holiday with her, so it's not like I don't see my family. And same with Ali, like he also spends time with my family as well, and it's just a nice thing for balancing, like on Sundays.
My dad's my boyo.
Yeah, they have that type of relationship. But if my dad is watching this, which he probably is, hi dad.
100% I agree. The way it works in our tradition is, once a woman gets married, she obviously moves over to her in-laws, which is now her new family. She's going to obviously the couple's obviously going to spend more time with the boy side. That's just how it usually is. But that doesn't mean you forget about the girl's family as well. You still got to respect her family, go check up on her family, spend time with them. You gotta make time for everything.
As a child, like for the first 10 years of my life, I lived with all of my dad's siblings and grandma and stuff, and I've always lived with my grandma, so like I kind of understand living in a extended family, and for me that is a comfort to me, because when I was younger and we ended up moving to Leeds and we lived without my family, I found that so sad and lonely, and I actually really enjoyed living with them, and I feel like we had so much fun, and it's just like you can all help each other out in so many ways, never be bored. Like every night, me, my sister-in-law and Ali, we go down and we watch a movie every single night, and she has the best movie recommendations, and we literally have so much fun. It's nice that you can do different things. My family like different things to my in-laws, but the things that sometimes my in-laws like, I actually really enjoy. I feel like I get to experience so many different things because our family dynamics are kind of different in the sense of like.
Example, I'm going to give a recent example that's just happened. My family go to Pakistan a lot. Yours don't.
Yeah.
But you would. Yeah, yours might now. But for me, going to Pakistan's normal. For you, it's like, oh, I haven't been in so long. Yeah. But you went, and did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did enjoy it. And if you guys haven't seen the Pakistan vlogs, click here. You can watch the whole 9-10 vlogs that we filmed there.
The amount of money we spent.
We actually did spend a lot, but things are cheap, but you don't realise. The next point I would say is commitment is a daily choice, and you have to always be committed. Once you get married, marriage is a commitment, and I feel like people forget that. It's not just a one-time thing. Sometimes you will always feel like you're so in love and in the honeymoon phase, but you just have to make it work. I think marriage is more than just love. It's respect, it's boundaries, it's understanding, staying committed. You know what I mean?
Marriage obviously completes half your deen in Islam. The reason for that is because it's going to be one of the toughest things you do. It's a commitment for life.
I just think it's not like anything you've ever done before marriage, and I think that is amazing.
Make that make sense. What
Yeah,
it's like,
it's not the same as other relationships, okay? It's not the same as
Like
other
a brother,
relationships.
sister, or
Yeah,
whatever,
like
yeah.
it's the closest relationship I think you will probably have to a person. So
it's like having a second person of you.
yeah, like you're actually a unit. Next point is you're both always evolving. And that is okay, and it's good to evolve in a relationship, and you will change as people. I feel like sometimes I don't recognize myself, like not in a bad way, just as in like I feel so different now. I'm so much calmer, more understanding, and I feel like I was not like that before.
You change for the better, not for the worse.
Another important thing is within that point is that you both learn from each other so much. Like I've learned so much from Ali, and it's an amazing thing, and I feel like he's learned from me too about like how to communicate.
Are you sure?
Well, do you communicate more?
No.
Yes, you do.
You don't let me speak. Look, you keep pulling the mic away from me as well.
I feel like if you don't know Ali, you wouldn't know that he just takes the mic all the time, so it's not serious. Discover new sides to your relationship when you get married. It's not the same. Like, it's just everything changes. Next point I must say and emphasize on is the little things actually do matter. It's not always about the big gestures or the fancy date. Sometimes it's just about the little thing.
Things like, Maya went shopping the other day and she knows I like chocolate eclairs. She bought me a box of chocolate eclairs and I was so happy.
And Ali does that for me all the time. He's a very little things type of person. He always notices and does the little things, and to me that is so important. All those small little things build up to big things, and it actually helps build good foundations within your relationship. So these are my last 2 points now. Work makes a dream work. Work actually makes a massive difference. This is because a marriage, like I always keep saying in this video, is a unit. It's both of you together, and to build and to do all these amazing things within a marriage, you've got to do it together, and you've got to remember it's both of you within it. It's not a one-sided thing.
Both need to understand your roles in your relationship.
Yeah, I feel like obviously everyone has different perspectives on this, but for me, I feel like I'm very in my feminine era. Do you know what I mean? Marriage is a partnership, so it does work better when you work together. The whole point of it, whether it's cause you want to achieve within your career or it's motivation, all these things go down about things. Ali will always be like, no, but this is a different perspective on it, and I feel like that is so amazing that you get to do that, to actually be so open with somebody and you know they're not going to do you over. Both have very positive perspectives on marriage, because in our families, a lot of people have positive marriages. I think that's also why we got married young. I don't know if mid-20s is young, but to me 24 is really young. The last thing I'm definitely gonna extra emphasize on is quality time. Going on date nights occasionally is so important, because it's important to have alone time. No matter how busy life gets, you should always make time for each other. I love our little date nights and going out to eat steak all the time. It's really fun.
Doesn't mean you have to go out to eat steak. You can go out, watch a movie. You can go do a million things.
That's true, but I do like to eat steak. It keeps your relationship fun and alive, and it makes you remember why you're even in the relationship in the first place. You can still have so much fun together, and I think that is so important. Marriage is such a beautiful thing, and I hope everybody has a beautiful marriage, and alhamdulillah for being married. If you guys are married too, please let us know in the comments what you learned in your first year of marriage, and if you have any tips and advice for people, because I would love to hear that. So many of you would love to communicate with each other in the comments. I love when you guys start conversations in the comments, give your input, because this is why I do what I do. If you guys like this video, and leave a comment down below about what you have learned in your first year of marriage, or if you've been married for longer than that, what is some of the most important things you think a marriage. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. Please subscribe, like and comment, and it does really help us when you subscribe here, because that means I can make more content for you guys. And tell me what videos you want to see from me. I always read the comments, and I love communicating with you guys in the comments, and I just want to produce content that you guys want to watch. Obviously, yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.